Hey, what's going on? Hey, you might be saying, what happened to that guy's eye? I actually had surgery yesterday. So, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hey, everybody. So, I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but that's a MAGA with an X through it. Because I'm not MAGA, okay? I'm just a proud American, born and raised in the United States of America. Okay, my family has been here for many years. This is an anti-MAGA. This is a no MAGA zone, okay? It's a no MAGA zone. So if that's if that's not okay with you, then I suggest you, if you're MAGA and you want to be, here, you won't really like it here because I'm anti-MAGA. I'm not MAGA. I am a independent thinker. I don't go with the crowd. I'm not MAGA. So I might have a flag up here, but I'm not MAGA, okay? My channel is about building online freedom with remote income. Building online freedom with remote income. Building your own income streams using digital media, digital marketing, social media, attraction marketing using this platform, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whichever one you want to use. You can use any platform you want to do this. You don't need to use any specific platform. We even have a method of copy and pasting and posting free classified ads on websites all around the world. That's part of our training also, part of our 2-hour workday. We learn how to post free classified ads. We learn how to do this on social media, do attraction marketing. We talk about our program. I have my shades on because I had eye surgery yesterday and my eyes are like kind of swollen. So I had eye surgery on just my eyelids yesterday, and I posted a video that I was outside of Pepe's Pizza in New Haven because I had to go to Yale, New Haven for my surgery. And of course, Pepe's Pizza is only like a mile away from where I was going. So I had to go to the original Pepe's Pizza because it's the best pizza in New Haven of all the great pizza places. It really is. And you got to eat it right there when it comes out of the oven because it's made in a coal-fired brick oven. It cooks like in 2 minutes. There's nothing like having it there. Why are most Americans are not racist? This is propaganda that you're hearing. Most Americans are not racist. Most Americans hate what's going on. So we're not going to talk about that in my channel, really. Okay, I just tell you that I'm not MAGA. I hate MAGA. I'm not racist, okay? I grew up in a very mixed environment right outside New York City. I played football on a team where I was the minority. Okay, I was the minority. In 1980 in the football team I played on, the 45 great men. I was in the minority, okay? So let's just say that. All right, but I don't want to talk about those issues. I am not racist. No one I know is racist. You have a small group of people that have taken over the government. Small little sliver of our country. About 25% apparently are racist, but not the majority of Americans. The majority of Americans are not racist. The majority of Americans hate what's going on, okay? But we have 90 million people that didn't vote in the last election. 90 million people that did not vote. 90 million people that take democracy for granted, okay? The Democrats should, but the Democrats don't vote, right? People don't vote. We have 90 million people that didn't vote at all in the last election. So if people take it for granted, okay, they're going to lose elections. If people go out and register to vote and they vote, they can win the election. But 90 million people did not vote at all. Okay? 74 million voted for the orange bloated fart bag. Okay, he's the orange bloated crapping in his pants fart bag. I hate him. Okay, I hate him. I hate him. So I'm not racist, all right? I grew up in a neighborhood of every kind of person, every religion, every color. I went to a huge public high school of over 3,000 kids. And that was in the late 70s and 80s. I graduated in 1982 from high school. Okay, I'm 62 years old, see? I'm 62 years old. Anyway, I grew up in the New York area, okay? I went to school in New York. I lived in New York for many years. I live in Connecticut now. I moved to Connecticut because there was lower taxes and I could afford to buy a home. That's why I moved to Connecticut, and because the public schools were a little bit better in Connecticut. Okay? What's a sorry? My previous question was about Gen Z. Yeah, Gen Z. I mean, Gen Z. What about Gen Z? Gen Z. Gen Z. I don't know what you're talking about. I have kids that are Gen Z. I mean, the majority of Americans, I don't care what group you're talking about in America, are not racist. What you see is a lot of propaganda, and what you see is not the reality, okay? I mean, everyone talks about how dangerous New York City is. New York City is so super safe. I mean, I used to live there in the 80s. In the 80s, it was dangerous. People would kill you for crack, $10, they'd kill you, okay? Now, if something happens, you could be in the middle of Times Square, you could fall, you could hurt, you could fall, just lie down on the pavement. In 5 minutes, you got 30 people trying to help you. In 10 seconds, you got 10 people trying to help you. Okay? New York is the safest big city in the world. All right? So you want to believe the propaganda you see on Fox News? That's all lies. Our president lies. Everything he says is a lie. Trump, everything he says is a lie. Okay? Literally everything out of his mouth is a lie. Every week he's got a new, he's going to have this worked out with Iran, the war he started. He is going to be indicted as a war criminal by The Hague. Just like Netanyahu is a war criminal, just like Putin is a war criminal. He started this war. Innocent people have died. He's going to be indicted as a war criminal. Okay? That's our current president. He is a nightmare. He's an embarrassment. He's disgusting. He's a criminal. He's a convicted felon. Okay? We weren't smart enough to put it in our laws that a convicted felon could not run for president, because we never imagined in a million years that a convicted felon would run for president until this MF came along, okay? I hate him. Listen, I'm not going to debate anything with you about Obama, all right? Obama was a great president. I don't care what you say. I'm a historian. I have a degree in history. Obama from New York University. Okay, I know facts. Obama was a great president and will go down way more in history for the great things he did than this lump of shit that we have right now. This orange fart bag who is a disgrace to the United States. He's tearing apart the country inside. He's a disgrace to our country. The fart bag, the orange Trump fart bag, is a disgrace. He's a disgrace, okay? Obama was a great president. Obama got this whole thing done with Iran, and then Fartbag put his fist in the hornet's nest, and he can't get it out, okay? All right? Obama was a great president. I voted for him twice. All right? Guess I can say Reagan was a great president. Trump is a piece of shit. He's going to go down in history as the worst president ever in history, and he's going to be indicted. He's going to be an indicted war criminal before the end of his 4 years is up. All right? Oh, we haven't lost much. Do you know about the $8 billion we've lost in radar systems that little drones have taken out? We lost very special AWACS planes that can't be produced anymore because Boeing doesn't make them anymore. They cost like $1 billion. Do you know we lost those? You don't know anything. They're not telling you anything. We've lost all kinds of very expensive equipment in all these other bases we had all around there because the Iranians had it all set up that if anything happened, they were going to go in there. Oh, you're full of it, man. You don't know shit, dude. You're really uneducated, aren't you? You're just an uneducated piece of crap. Bye. Bye-bye. This is the problem. We have all these uneducated idiots voting for Trump. See, Musk got all the incels out of their basements to vote for Trump. That's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, I already put that guy. He's out. He's out. Anyway, bottom line is, look, I'm here to talk about how to build income at home, because with this great economy that Trump is on his way to ruin and really good, the great economy that Biden built up, Okay, in a very short time, Biden had created more jobs and got more people hired than any other president in a short time. Yeah, was he losing it mentally? Obviously he was, but he still did a lot. He got that infrastructure bill passed. And I know the guys who live in their basements at home at mommy, they don't have the time or the money to drive around the country, but I drive around the country all the time. Look at my content. I drive around and I see all the infrastructure projects going on all over red states, blue states. Of course, you got the red states trying to take credit for it. You got in the red states guys trying to take credit for it. Republicans, they didn't do it. It was Biden. Biden did it. And actually, there's signs everywhere that say, at least in the blue states, that say Biden got this done, because that's the truth. Biden got it done. Trump hasn't done anything for regular people. All the idiots that voted for him, look at inflation, 4% now, highest in years, 4% inflation. Why? Because Trump started this war with Iran for no reason. Remember the B-2 bombs that he dropped on there? Remember those that wiped out the whole thing? Well, if that was true, why do we have to even do what we did? We did it for Israel. We did it for the Saudis, okay? And if you don't understand these facts, I suggest you start looking at something other than Fox News or this other bullshit propaganda stations that you listen to or whatever, because the truth is that Trump started this war for the Israelis because Netanyahu talked him into it. All right, and now he can't get out. And every week he's got a new plan. They're close to signing a deal. The Iranians aren't going to ever. This is the greatest thing they could ever hope for. They're making him look like a fool every 10 minutes, and they just need some motorboats and a couple of drones to keep that strait closed. And they just shot down an Apache yesterday. Okay, they're fighting this war with nothing. Okay, they got a few drones. They're keeping the best military ever at bay, hung up there. I mean, this is crazy, okay? If anybody thinks this is a good thing, that the Iran war is a good thing, it's a very bad thing. We're spending $2 billion a day for this war. Meanwhile, rural hospitals all over the red states, not in the blue states, rural hospitals in the red states are closing. They cost $400 million a year. So every day, we're paying for this $2 billion for this Iran war that Trumpy started for no reason. We're losing 5 rural hospitals a day. So Trump can have his little war with Iran that he started. What about the Epstein files? This is all to distract you guys. Don't you get it? What happened to the Epstein files? What happened to all the people that were down at Epstein Island? Where'd that all go? Poof. Oh, Robert De Niro was in a movie called Wag the Dog. Did you know that? It was about a president whose numbers were lagging, wasn't popular. So what did he do? He started a war. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Yeah, because this guy we got right now is a piece of crap. He is a piece of crap, okay? He's useless. He's shitting in his pants every day. He's got to wear big diapers, okay? He's useless, all right? The Republicans haven't done anything for the average American. I challenge anybody out there to tell me what Republican president, I like Reagan, and Reagan did some good things, but he won the Cold War. But what Republican president since Eisenhower, can't include Eisenhower, but what Republican since 1960 has done anything for the people? Okay, well, listen, you're right. We've got a shitty system here. We've got a shitty system where the military-industrial complex and the rich, okay, have gotten richer and richer and richer, and the poor and the middle-class people have gotten poorer and poorer and poorer. That's all been rewarded, okay? And so what we have now is we have a terrible healthcare system nationwide. I go to Yale. I don't care. What do I care? New England is fine. New England, we have no problems. We make all the money here. New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, New York, New England states. We make all the money. California, West Coast, Seattle. We make all the money that funds all this shit. The blue states make the money that pay for everything. The red states are the states that take the money from the government. This is the most ironic part of all this. These rural idiots who voted for this MF, okay, they're voting against their own best interest because they were conned into it by one of the greatest con men in history. Okay? They were conned into it. You should be glad you live in Europe. And guess who paid for your protection for the last 60 years? We did. That's why we don't have anything. That's why you have everything, because we don't have it here. We don't have social programs like you do. We don't have any of that. We have lots of weapons, and we've protected you from the goddamn Russians for all these decades. Right, and you're all in little tiny countries. I live in Connecticut. Connecticut is fine. We're doing great, okay? We don't have these problems. It's all the big states, like the big poor states like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. You know why? Because those are the former slave states. And after the Civil War, the rich just stayed rich and the poor just stayed poor. They just became poor people. They paid them a wage, but it was never good enough. Instead of being slaves, they became sharecroppers. And they made almost no money. They were almost better off being slaves. I mean, not really, but I mean, it's just they traded one system for another. Okay? Our system here has never been about, social democracy. That's what you have in Europe. You have social democracy. We don't have that here. Our system was originally set up by the founders so that only rich white men or white landholders could vote. That's what everything was based on. Everything here was based on just white landowners voting. That's what it was based on. It wasn't based on everybody voting. You know why? Because they knew that the common man was dumb, was uneducated, would vote for despotic people like they did. They voted for a convicted felon and con man because he convinced them that they had to be fearful of the brown and black men. He convinced them that the immigrant was the enemy, that the that the press was the enemy of the people. These are all things that Stalin used, that Hitler used. Scapegoating, that's what the Germans did to the Jews in the 30s. They scapegoated the Jews. The Russians did it too. And we can't do that here. Trump can't do that here for obvious reasons. Okay? So he looked at the brown man. Who can he scapegoat? Who can he scapegoat? Who's the easiest target to scapegoat? The immigrants. The illegal immigrants. The illegal immigrants have always done all our farm work here. The farmers can't find anybody to pick the crops now. They're rotting in the fields. Why? Because the immigrants that used to come over the border to do all that work, they can't come over the border anymore. Who are these brilliant voters of Trump? Their grandparents are on Social Security. They're on Medicaid. They're in a nursing home in Ohio or Texas or Mississippi or whatever state. They're losing all their benefits now. They're going to get kicked out of their nursing home. They're going to be in the street. Why? Because of all the cuts. Because of everything they voted for. They voted for this. They voted for Trump. They voted for this nonsense. And now they're going to get what they have coming. Now they're going to get what they have coming. All these people that voted for Trump, they're losing their benefits. They all lost their food stamps too. All the poor whites that are toothless, someone said they're toothless. Yeah, and guess what? They don't have dental care because no one has dental care here. Because we were paying for weapons. Our taxes were going to pay for your protection for 50, 60, 70, 80 years since World War II ended. And you've enjoyed all the peace in Europe. Well, it's not so peaceful anymore. You got boatloads of immigrants coming to your door now. I just read in the UK that there were big riots yesterday over the immigrants. The biggest mistake the UK ever did was building that train tunnel. That was the biggest mistake the UK ever did. Biggest mistake. Anyway, listen. I'm not against immigrants. I'm against MAGA. I hate MAGA. I don't like fascists. We lost 500,000 men in World War II fighting against fascism. Now we have it in our own country. We never thought that we would be dismantled by our own people inside our own country. That's what's happened. We're losing our democracy from people in our own country that are taking it apart. And a Supreme Court that was bought and paid for by about 5 rich families, 5 billionaire families, paid for the Supreme Court we've got right now. It was a 30-year plus plan. It's called the Heritage Foundation. You can look it up. Okay? It was the Coors Beer family, the Walmart family, the Uline family, and a couple others very big families. They wanted to get control of the Supreme Court, and they've done it. They've done it. They picked out Justice Roberts decades ago as the guy that they wanted at the top. They picked him out decades ago. This is a 30-year plus plan to get control of the government and to roll everything back to 1950. All the gains of the black people, of the poor people, of the gay people, all the minorities, to roll back all the rights that they gained. I'm a white male. I got nothing to worry about. I'm a heritage American. That's what they call it. I'm a heritage American. My family's been here since the Mayflower on my mom's side, literally a Mayflower colony. And on my dad's side, they were founding settlers of Maryland, okay? Because they were Catholic. And in the 1600s, Catholics could only come to one place here. Catholics couldn't go to any of the 13 colonies except for one. Why? Because the Protestants were in charge. They didn't want Catholics. Catholics only could go to one place, Maryland. That's where my ancestor went in 1670 when he came here to Maryland. So my father's side, they came to Maryland in 1670. My mother's side, they came to Mayflower Colony in 1620. So I'm a heritage American. I could be like the poster boy for MAGA. I hate MAGA. I hate MAGA. I hate them. I hate what they're doing to our country. I hate how they've torn down and ruined our reputation and took away U.S. aid and all the stuff they're doing. I hate them. I hate them all. Okay? I had 2 MAGA in my life. They're out of my life. This is a MAGA-free zone right here. See that? It says no MAGA. No MAGA. This is a MAGA-free zone. I don't want anybody in MAGA even on my channel for even a minute. But see, I fooled them with the American flag. That's the sad part. It's just because I have the American flag up, people make assumptions that I'm MAGA. What? The other MAGA, only 4 million voted for Trump. There's another 250 million people. Does that mean we can't fly the flag? The 250 million people that are not MAGA? It's our country too. It's our flag too. No, see, that's the whole idea, is I'm not MAGA, okay? I'm not MAGA. I'm an American. I'm proud to be an American. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a proud Yankee fan. I'm not a MAGA. See? I'm not a MAGA. I say it on here all the time. I'm not MAGA. I have the right to fly the American flag. Every American has the right to fly. In fact, I fly the yellow flag too, which is the Gadsden flag. Lots of MAGA, okay? Oh, you know what? My IQ is so low, bro. I went to New York University, bro. I have a degree in history, bro. Oh, yeah, my IQ is so low. Yeah, it's so low. I doubt you could even get anywhere near New York University, MF. All right? I don't know what your comment is. I don't even care about your comment. I couldn't care less. I don't care. Couldn't care less. Don't care. Don't care about your comment. Don't care about the little kids who come on here and say crap, all kinds of crappy stuff. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care about your comments. I couldn't care less about your comments than anywhere. I couldn't care. I don't care about them. Don't care about them. Don't care about your comments. Don't give a shit about them. Don't care. Couldn't give a shit about somebody's comments about, who thinks that my IQ is low because I didn't get their comment. Ooh, I didn't get your comment. Oh, my IQ must be low. Maybe I had eye surgery and I can barely read your comment. Okay? I'm on here anyway. I saw a BPD in there. You're so smart, you're a fucking cop. How dumb do you have to be a cop? Pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. In the United States today, you gotta be pretty dumb to be a cop. Pretty dumb. Sorry. but pretty dumb. And BPD is probably Bridgeport PD, probably Bridgeport, Connecticut PD. On top of it, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Or maybe Brantford PD. Who knows? I don't care. Or Brook, I don't care. I don't care. All right, let's see. I just need to stay on. I don't even need to stay on here at all. But what I really wanted to do is I didn't want to talk about any of that crap at all. I wanted to talk about our program where we have people making $1,400 a day, $1,200 a day, $900 a day. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Yep. In case you guys are wondering, that says MAGA. X with a MAGA. It's a MAGA free zone. Some people don't seem to understand that. See? They don't seem to get it, but it's a MAGA free zone. But I wanted just to show you guys, like, see, here's our program right here. I don't know if you can really see it, but you can see all the wins. You can see on there what people are saying. 1,400 win. People are making 900 a day, 1,400 a day. Let's see if I can scroll it down for you a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. Kind of hard to see. Okay, let's see if you guys can see this. Can you see those two? You see those two comments right there? That's our program. If you're interested, info's in my bio. Go to my website, damonsdailypay.com. You can drop your email in there. I'll send you all the info. When you get that info, that is from me. That's automated. You can see the automated. It's 95% automated, the whole business. It's your business. It's a global business. We work 2 hours a day. This is part of like my work day, and that's it. We post videos. We go live. If we like going live, you can even learn. There's a faceless training if you don't want to put your face out there. It's an incredible thing. Was started by my grandmother in Kansas 3 years ago. Okay, and you can make right now our two most popular products are 1,400 and 900. Think about, you don't need to sell too many 1,400 or 900 products to make a lot of money because you keep all the money. In our program, you keep all the money. It's your business. You don't share it with anybody. Like if I make 900 today, I keep 900. If I make 1,400 today, which I can't because I don't have the program yet, I haven't upgraded yet, I would keep 1,400. That's the Spanish language side. I haven't added that side yet. But if someone wants to buy 100, 300, 600, 900, those are the four I have. Those are the four income streams for digital products I have master resale rights for the rest of my life, which means I keep all the money. Everyone in our program has master resale rights, and we all are in this training program that's every day. It's up to us. It's all up to us. Everything in the program is up to us. You know, how much money we make is up to us. How much time we want to put into it is up to us. Okay, but I can tell you that if you're committed, coachable, and consistent, especially consistent, you're gonna make money. Because your videos are out there in the wide world of social media. If you do 2 or 3 videos a day, which is in our training, one's for 7 seconds, one's for 15 seconds, or you go live, eventually everyone goes live, most people go live. You don't have to though. But you're going to make 900 at a time. You're going to make 600 at a time. You're going to make 300 at a time. And you keep all the money. And we have payment plans in the whole system. And we just had a big webinar. We have a webinar like every 2 weeks, free webinar. Once you come in and once you go to my website, damonsdailypay.com, drop your email there, you will be invited to the next free webinar. You'll also, as soon as you hit submit, when you put your email in, you're going to get the free Freedom Blueprint, the free 6-figure blueprint. That even if you had your own digital product, like a little ebook that you could make, like I can make an ebook now in about half an hour, and I could sell them for $27. You can learn how to do that just from that guide. that free digital guide. You can learn how to do that, attraction marketing. It's very simple. You just make videos. You have your link to your website where someone can purchase from you, or it might be Linktree or Beacons or Stand Store. You have that link in your videos, and then people can go to that. They like what you're saying. They like your story. You know, like stay-at-home moms. They all like the stay-at-home moms and the homeschooling moms and the baseball moms and the soccer moms, and they all like, they all like to buy from each other. So it's like 80% women. It's 18 to 87. A lot more guys coming in now because with all the layoffs going on and everything, inflation being at 4% now, we just hit 4%. I mean, who doesn't need more money coming in? With this, you just produce the content. We don't chase people. We don't call people on the phone ever. We might have a coaching call with somebody. Like I was giving for the month of May, I had a special. I was giving 30 days of free coaching. I give a week of free of coaching to everybody who joins me. So I have calls every day with the people. I have calls every day with those people, but we don't call people to get them to come in. We don't do that. We don't email people. All the only emails I send out are the invite to the webinar. That's the only email I send out. We don't cold call people. We don't DM people. We don't chase people. When I get a sale, I usually never talk to the people. Usually because you're doing other things. The whole idea of this is that you have the business running in the background that's largely automated, and you are able to make sales in an automated way because people watch your videos, they watch your posts, they might bond with you, they might like you, and then they're gonna click on your link, they're gonna go and get the information, and then they're gonna wanna start because everybody gets their own website. The company gives you your own website. The company gives you all the tools to be successful. The company gives you all kinds of training. The company gives you everything, and then there's no monthly fees. There's no monthly fees. The company gives you a business in a box, an e-commerce business, but the website is all the components of it are there. You just got to put it together. It's like you've watched little videos, it takes like a day. You don't need any tech skills. You don't need any experience with this stuff at all. I was 60 when I started doing this. I wasn't on social media. I wasn't on YouTube. I didn't have a YouTube channel. I wasn't on TikTok. I wasn't on social media at all. I started doing this when I was 60. It was 2 years ago. We had 17,000 people in our community 2 years ago. Now we got over 60,000 people. It's global. It's worldwide. I can show you guys the map if you want. I can show you the map of the world of where we have people all over the world. Look at this. This is where we've got people all over the world. I don't know what part of the world you want to see. Here's people all over the world. You got people, here's the map, okay? Here's the map. We've got lots of people. Every one of those black dots are multiples of people in our community. We've got 1,000 people just in the UK. We've got about 15,000 people in Africa. We've got about 30 or 5,000 people in North America. We've got people everywhere. There's even people in Russia. There's 3 or 4 people in Russia somehow. There's 3 or 4 in China somehow. I don't even know how. There's like 1,000 in Australia. There's people all over the world doing this. All over the world. Let's see if I can get Australia. Wait, no, let's go this way. Show Australia here. I'll show the other part of the world here. Okay, so look. Right here is Australia right here. We got Australia right here. Got about 800 people all over Australia. You got Southeast Asia. We got people all over India. We got Thailand. Here's Africa. You got everybody in Africa. These are people all over the world that are in our community right now. This is live. This is live. We got thousands of people. We got over 60,000 people globally that are doing this. Anybody around the world can do this. All you need is a phone, Wi-Fi, 2 hours a day, coachable attitude. You can be anywhere in the world and you can do this. We have English, and now we just started offering Spanish. If you want the English and the Spanish, it's $1,400. And you make $1,400. Every time you sell it, you make $1,400. You keep all the money. That's how it works. We don't share it. This is not an MLM or a pyramid. We don't share our money with an MLM up and down, upstream, downstream, building teams. We don't do that. We don't do any of that. It's not a pyramid scheme. All the money goes from the bottom to the top. We don't do that. We're all individuals. We're all solopreneurs. We all have the same website. We're all selling the same 4 products all over the world. There's 6 billion people on social media. There's 60,000 of us doing this. Actually, probably a third of the people that buy this never even start because they're afraid. But probably a third of the people that buy this program never start this program because they're afraid. People are just afraid, period. They're afraid, okay? I can't figure it out. I know that mostly that women are much more courageous than men. I can tell you that right now. We got women all over the world doing this. Moms are doing this all over the world. Moms all over the world. Some dads, but mostly moms. You know why? Women are just more courageous than men. Women are just more courageous. That's just the fact. I know that to be true. So I'm going to get going now, guys. Take care. Have a great day. Hopefully subscribe to the channel. And if you're curious about what this is, all you got to do is go to my bio, go into my website. It's damonsdailypay.com, DAMONS, dailypay.com. Go there, drop your email in there, hit submit. You will immediately in your inbox, it says, here's your blueprint. You will get the Freedom Blueprint in your inbox immediately. You could do it while I'm live, and if you'll see it come through, that's the automated system. This whole thing is 95% automated. All you do every day is take a couple little videos. Like I can make about 5 videos from this live video. This is going to go onto YouTube, and then I can take this later on when it's ready on YouTube. I can take this video and I can put it into my editing software, and then it'll spit out a bunch of little videos, and I can put those on. Or I can, like yesterday, I was down in New Haven at Pepe's Pizza. I shot a little video down there. You can do content wherever you go. That's the beautiful part of this. You can use your phone to do content wherever you go, wherever you are. Wherever in the world you are, you can do content sitting in your backyard. You can do content like I am right here in the dining room. You can do content while you're driving around. I do a lot of driving videos and stuff. I just like doing that. My channel's about how to build online income, how to build remote freedom. That's what it's about, because you can do this anywhere in the world, and you can make 300, 600, 900, now 1,400 at a time. How many 1,400 sales do you need a month to pay all your bills? I don't need that many. I don't have the 1,400 yet. I'm going to upgrade to it. But I have the 900, and everybody buys the 900. And I only need to sell about 7 900s, 6 900s a month to pay all my bills. So it's a pretty good program. It's the best thing I've ever found online. It's the best program or system or anything online where you can have your own business up and running globally with support. We have support all the time. We have training calls all the time. We have 2 tech calls a week. We have the woman who started the whole thing as a grandmother in Kansas, and she mentors all of us every single Monday, 12 noon Eastern time. Every single Monday, she gets on a call with everybody in the 900 level or above. If you're in the 900 level or above, you automatically get into that call with the founder of the whole thing. She's a multimillionaire. Where else have you ever heard of a multimillionaire is mentoring thousands of people every single Monday? Where have you ever heard this? This is the greatest thing ever. I hope you guys get involved. Go to my bio and go to my website, Damon's Daily Pay. Go there, damonsdailypay.com. Go there, drop your email in there. You'll get the blueprint. And then once you get the blueprint, you can email me, you can reply back to me and say, hey, I'm curious about this. Let's set up a phone call, or how do I get started, or whatever. I'm here to answer any questions you got. Okay, take care.